Hi, I'm Chris with Bernese of the Rockies, and in this video we're talking about whelping boxes. And so if you're a dog breeder or somebody who's looking to potentially adopt a puppy, a whelping box is a major piece of dog breeding because it's one of those things where puppies are born there and they're raised there. Maybe they're in there for the first few weeks until they are big enough to move on to a different spot. But it's one of those things where you need a place that's going to be safe for them, they're going to be secure, but also they can be healthy and happy while they're there. So in this video, we're talking about the best whelping boxes on the market, but also different kind of constructions that you may want to stay away from when it comes to your whelping box. So stay tuned. Welcome back to the official Bernese of the Rockies YouTube channel, the place to be if you love all things Bernese Mountain Dogs. And so we're doing this dog breeding series talking about different elements of the dog breeding so that you can kind of see what goes on behind the scenes if you're a potential puppy buyer one day. But also as a dog breeder, you might get some tips and some ideas so that you can elevate your dog breeding business to the next level. So let's talk about construction first. One of the most common whelping box designs we see is just built out of lumber, like a wafer board, but it's one of those things where the boards can chip off, and people call this wafer board or OSB. Sometimes people use plywood, and it's just one of those things people just think about just putting their puppies somewhere just so that they're in a box of some sort. But it's one of those things that this stores bacteria, this stores contamination. If you have dog feces on this or something, you can't scrub this. So maybe you try to put a clear coat, maybe you do something, but this is not the ideal circumstance. Now granted, sometimes people use swimming pools and all kinds of different things, but this is kind of, I just really don't recommend this kind of construction because this is really going to harbor the kind of bacteria and stuff that you don't want for your puppy. So let's look at a different design. Okay, so here we have like a shelf kind of, this is a laminate wood that if you look at the ends there, you can see the exposed wood, but this is like a laminate that goes on top of this wood that is scrubbable. I mean, now you can clean this. Now, if you get scratch marks in it, it might, get the surface where, things could get into it. And it can chip off a little bit, but compared to wafer board, this is like, a luxury car compared to that. But again, this is just, it's one step above what that is. So now I'm going to show you what I think is the best whelping box on the market. Okay, so this is what I think is the best whelping box on the market, and this is the Magnabox Whelping Box, and you can pick it up right now at Revival Animal Health. What I love about it is it's easy to assemble. As a professional whelping box, it keeps the moms and the babies safe, it's sanitary. There's no cracks or crevices to harbor bacteria or contamination. We can clean up blood and feces or anything else on this, and it's one of those things where, it's super easy to put together. It's like almost like a puzzle. It has these doors on it, and so you can put it at different stages for the mom and the babies. And so if the mom's out of the box, you can keep the puppies in the box. And when you need to keep mom in, because obviously if you're a dog breeder, sometimes mom wants to get out, you can keep them, mom in the box while she's nursing and things. Also a great thing, one of the number one things I love about this whelping box is not only does it not have a bottom so that I can put my own whelping pads and blankets and things like this for the mom and the puppies and stuff, but it comes with puppy rails that go around the entire side. And what's great about this is that if you know about dog breeding and stuff, puppies are born with their eyes closed and their ears closed, and so they have the sense of smell to get around mom and things like this. But getting around is the key concept, because a lot of times they'll get around mom, and then it's one of those things where mom can roll over on them and it could potentially be fatal. So this is not 100% foolproof, but it's one of those things where with having the puppy rail going around, it gives a little tunnel so that the puppy has access all the way around without potentially being dangerous. Now, as they get older, you can take these puppy rails out so they don't use them as a ladder to be able to get out. So you might be thinking, okay, Chris, well, if this is the best whelping box on the market, where do I pick it up at? Well, if you go to your favorite browser such as Google, and we're going to type in Revival Animal Health. And we're going to click right here, revivalanimalhealth.com. And up here on their beautiful website, they have a search bar. You can type in Whelping Boxes, and right there, it comes right up. And also all the products that might go with it. Perhaps sometimes you want a playpen that goes next to it. You also have all kinds of accessories that you can do. There's a seat, there's a heat lamp extension, different things like this that you can add on to make your box customized for your breeding business. So there you go, guys, a very simple video on whelping boxes, but I hope you take it to heart, because having puppies in a safe and secure and bacteria-free area is a major thing. And so granted, I mean, anything can happen. You can still harbor bacteria in different things, but if you could try your best to provide a safe, happy spot for the mom and the babies, your puppies are going to end up being better quality, and you're going to have less vet visits, and they're going to be, all in all, a better, healthier puppy in general. So the question of the day, we're talking about whelping boxes. What do you use for your whelping box? We have all kinds of ideas, and maybe you have something that I've never even heard of before. So let me know in the comment below. Maybe you have ceramic tile whelping boxes and things like this. Maybe you use a swimming pool. I would love to hear what you use. You can leave your comment below this video. I'd love to read it. And if you're interested in more videos, please subscribe to this channel. I truly appreciate it. We're going to be doing a whole series on behind the scenes here at Bernese of the Rockies. And so it might help you if you're a dog breeder, kind of get some new tips and ideas of how you can elevate your dog business. But also if you're a puppy buyer, you can kind of see what goes on behind the scenes so that you know how much we love our dogs, but also you know what to look for when you're shopping around for a puppy from another breeder. So until next week, thank you for watching this video. If you have a dog, hug your dog and be blessed.